on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that were cellar dwellers a year ago, but as we've seen being around the league for a while, man, that can change one season to the next.
And how often do we see, Mike, a team that finished at the bottom of their division just a year later be the division champion? I'm not suggesting that it's easy or necessarily that these two teams are going to find themselves in that position. But the NFL is made up of a formula that says you don't have to stay long forever. If you make the right decisions, you can go from worst to first very quickly.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from Glendale. DJ Dallas now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
Here's what you call a bit of a unicorn of an athlete at the quarterback position. And when healthy, Mike, make no mistake about it. This guy is a flat-out playmaker. He possesses this rare ability with his legs to extend plays as he improvises that it's just hard to coach. But don't let that small stature fool you either. His arm talent, it's up there with some of the best in the league. The knock on him is how careless he can be with the ball at times. He needs to learn the difference between taking calculated risks and reckless ones, because if he does that here, he has as good a shot to be successful as anybody in this league. Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That thrown short, caught by Ryman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
First carry for James Conner. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison.
Yeah, really nice play there by Marvin Harrison Jr., and this is really the target they've been looking for to pair up with Kyler Murray here in Arizona for a long time, and for this draft to fall their way and them get really one of the best receivers to come out in the last couple years, Mike. I mean, with all the Ohio State wide receivers that have come out here lately, you can make an argument. Harrison, he's probably the best of the bunch.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll go right back to Conner. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Kyler away. Touchdown, Cardinals. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Lad McConkey to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got it at the 7. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here now, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No signal, and we will not get one. He's stopped short, and now it's third and goal.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still gets...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. J.K. Dobbins, touchdown, L.A. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's four-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down, taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense going to take over now for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They go play action for Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I like the play call there. 2nd, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
On the handoff, it's Connor. And he'll get to the 40 on a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Now Murray on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. The defense all over that, met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Cards first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Open space inside the 10. And he'll be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling.
A second effort, and he is in. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense, and their running back set to go once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he works his way past the 25 to the 27-yard line.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Now, Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st down, it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Power run inside. Here's Connor. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. We'll try and run for this with Connor.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On play action now, Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These wide outside the number throws, this is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. A run with Dobbins. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cards offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Denzel Perryman.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Chargers offense about ready to take over once more. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now it's Dobbins. He'll push forward for about a yard. It's Sean Murphy-Bunting on the tackle. Here's Dobbins. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Charger first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Herbert to the air again. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Herbert to the air again. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so, until this defense proves that.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Chargers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. It's up and good. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Here's Greg Dortch now from his end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have reached halftime here in this one as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return is McConkey. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing, Herbert. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. Dallas to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cardinals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Murray to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On the give, this is Connor. Not much happening there, just a short game. Second down, Murray. That is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Cardinals line up for a punt, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. The Chargers offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. On play action, now Herbert. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation play out across that defensive tackle position. I mean, years ago, Mike, they were the big run stuffers. They were big bodies in there just trying to slow down the interior run game. Now, these guys are not only big, but they're real athletes. Their job is to not only push the pocket, but win one-on-one and get sacks like that. I don't think we give them enough credit for how good they are as pass rushers from the interior.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Johnston motioning over. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll run on 2nd down. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch.
To the goal line and in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Murray going to fire this one out to Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Jones. Touchdown, Cardinals. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Throwing now is Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. It's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Herbert now on 1st down. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Herbert to the air again. He'll try and get, and he's into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown, LA. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. First down throw there is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
They go play action now. Murray. Pass right side, that's Ryman. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll run. And this will be a Cardinals first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. From the gun, it's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense. And Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him It is a big loss.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a play fake. Herbert. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Murray looking to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On 3rd down, Murray. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jasir Taylor. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession, and they'll have a chance to put this one to bed. They begin 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll go with him again. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Dallas. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down, sack. 2nd down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Glendale.